Yeah, it's a grand swell chain. Yeah.
She steps in the room like a Wall Street queen. Stacks so high they're touching the screen. No suits, no ties, just a pink power suit. Kicking down doors in a Louboutin boot. Bull Barbie takes the gains, leaves the rest. Sharp as a blade, she's passing the test. No room for the fake, no time for the slow. She's the go, I watch her profits grow. She's got charts in her mind and gold in her grip. Every trade she makes is a mic drop flip. They try to keep up, but they're miles behind. Bull Barbie's a storm, a mastermind. They call her the boss, but she's more than that. Turns every bear into a welcome mat. No whispers, no doubt, she's loud and proud. Riding that bull right through the crowd. Barbie takes the gains, leaves the rest. Sharp as a blade, she's passing the test. No room for the fake, no time for the slow. She's the go, watch her profits grow. So here's to the queen who's rewriting the game. Bull Barbie's the fire, the unstoppable flame. She's got the hustle, the muscle, the drive to win. And bow down to the trader with the ultimate spin.
Hey y'all. Hating on the country, huh? Good morning, y'all. We should do the AI songs have been kind of cracking me up, but we should do a contest or something, because you can only do so many a day and then you're locked out. And I've only gotten 2 good ones. I like the very first one I got was the one that starts the stream. And then when I tried to do a Trading Ranch one, like, even if I tell it, like, make it hip hop, it still gives me country. So. Boo boo, yeah. Alrighty. Well, I have already traded up a storm today, but thought I would still come hang out. I also have a giveaway bot going, so we'll work on that. Yeah, we have to cater to Mark. Everybody cater to Mark. I love it when people roll up here into an established like channeling community and Discord or whatever, and it's like, y'all should do things this other way that I like though, and if you don't, then nanny nanny boo boo, I'm gonna go away. I'm like, okay. Anyway, how y'all doing? Did anybody take longs today? I hope y'all took some longs today. I took a whole bunch of longs. I took no shorts. Like, I kept saying, oh, I'm done. And then the market would come back down. And so I'd be like, oops, I'm not done. Oh, I got bad allergies or something today. See how long I last. Oh, yeah. Russell gave you a short. It is cranking now. Now I'm curious what it would look like, what these other guys would do on the orb today. So let me turn off magic levels for a sec. Does it? That does look very nice. Let's turn off that. We'll look at yesterday. Very nice one yesterday. Not a good one the day before that, but it didn't really do anything. That one would have stopped you out. This is what I'm trying to figure out in the bot, is how soon I can re-trigger that long. Because I hate messing with candle closes, but I have to use something. These kind of things drive me crazy too. That's what I'm working on with my bot. I'm trying to figure out how many like ticks, like on a tick chart, not price ticks. I want price to hold over before entering on those. Yeah, Russell is a good one on the orb. We're going to be studying this one. Thank you, Merlin. Let's look at it on the YM. Has it done anything today? Nah. The Dow, I think the numbers for actually taking profit would be lower. So you're following the rules that I talked about using use three 15-minute candles. So is that like a I'm not sure I understand that. You're looking at the 3-minute using the 15-minute candle. Tony, don't get fired. Oh, nice. I've been like neglecting prop accounts. I get in a bad mood about them, and it's not even anything to do about trading. It's just, it's all of this marketing and all of this blah 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 that I kind of get behind the scenes. It kind of gets gross sometimes. But I traded some props this morning, so I'm getting back into it. Boob says the options are getting a big spike right now. What's the VIX doing? It's moving lower. It's because we're getting to that breaking point on ES, I think. Well, I'm going to put my magic levels back on this chart. Put some fire lines on too. Rob's here. There's the UVLs coming up. Where are we on the ES? We're already above it. That's what I was thinking. I lost my fire lines on that one. Hang on. I'm just going to copy and paste. It's easiest. So if you look at the charts, NASDAQ did a different thing yesterday than ES did today. And what I was kind of wondering is if today they're going to kind of rebalance out and figure that out. Tony, you be good. I'm watching you too. Anyway, I'm wondering if London closed here. I got too many tabs open. I'm going to show you what I'm thinking. I talked about this on the other stream. That's what I drew this yellow structure-y guy for. But I mean, we've been consolidating. And that's why I loved this move, is there was confluence between this just range that we've been trading, and we were coming right in at that level that we keep bouncing, and we get a stronger bounce off of it every time. And so I was just buy. Sometimes it's a little awkward when your co-host goes, I'm going short, and you're like, I'm super long. But we did it. We made it happen, made it work. Yeah, the megaphone pattern. And these do have a bullish bias for breaking, so that's why I always like buying them at the lows instead of selling them at the highs. And it's not lining up as cleanly. Like this morning, this was right at this 35 level, and it did actually touch it. I think it was on the nose. Let's see if we zoom this out. Yeah, the low was 62.35 on that swing. So we didn't get that RTH, but we got close enough. I bought it. And then up here, this was my main target, and I did get trailed out. My trail needs to be adjusted. It's too tight. It was that candle before accelerated it, and then it got hit. So this is annoying that it's going to my target without me. Or I could just not wander off or like leave my stops where they are, but we're not doing it that way apparently. But now we're coming up into what my target was, and I had my target at this level, which is kind of in the same, it's this high from the other day, but I already had this 66.25 pulled. And so then when we made that high, I was like, oh, well, that's a good level. So we're coming up into that spot. And then the megaphone is extended past that. So this is a little bit harder short for me. But that is kind of what I'll watch coming into London close, and just given that we're in this structure, because a breakout, I mean, the VIX is moving lower, and the VIX is at 1670. So that's pretty good. Did she do it last week? Well, she flies by the seat of her pants a little bit. I mean, she's a newer trader. And, you know, I see her going through a lot of the struggles that I went through early on, but you still, like, there's one way to learn it, and it's going through it. So if she's got her stop managed right and everything, then you let it happen a little bit. But I mean, because you don't talk people out of trades. Plus, I could be wrong. I tell people all the time, like, I'm telling you what I'm seeing and what I'm looking at, and I try to give you reasoning so you can see if it makes sense to you or not. But I'm not always right. I just have a way that I look at the markets that I can share and see if it helps you. Oh, and to my point earlier with the fire line, so with ES coming in on this resistance level, we also have the UVL up there for NASDAQ. So there's a little bit of confluence up there. But because I'm in the position that I already took the long, you know. Well, be nice to Terry. Be nice. Be nice. She's got a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm. And it's hard when they keep changing the lineup just a little bit. I mean, since I've been there from day one, I've had a lot of different people I've shared that session with, and it changes a lot. And like the dynamics, because, you know, like I was used to just doing this all by myself over here, and then learning how to like have that better conversation. I've been doing that with Rob's on Friday. Like, we first started, we were so awkward at the very beginning, but we've been getting into a good groove with it. And so I, you know, was carrying that over. Then like Forrest was kind of the same, where he's used to doing his own thing, and like we had to figure out how to work together, because we didn't really get time before that. Forrest and I did. We got to, well, actually, did we? I don't know. There was this whole thing where he didn't show up to a meeting, and then I missed the time for a meeting. Like, it was a whole thing. But yeah, we kind of just got thrown into it a little bit. Oh my God. I couldn't, like, Adona was so hard to work with. And so the idea, and I see the idea, this made a ton of sense. They wanted to find somebody who would be an engaging host and that would ask good questions, but wasn't involved in actually the day-to-day trading, because then you're like not distracted by it. Like, I can see how that in concept was really good. The problem is, I don't think she cared about trading at all. Like, she was actually not interested at all. And so, like, you still, in that position, have to know the terminology, like the VWAP stuff. Like it was really hard to do my job when all of that was going on. And I actually still have this here. Terry doesn't, I don't even think Terry ever got this. Terry doesn't follow this, but we originally had this, this like plan. I don't know where my preview is, so I can't tell if I'm in the right window. Where's my preview? But yeah, we had this little like agenda of what we're supposed to do, and it was assigned to different people, and we don't do that anymore. I don't think Terry was ever given that, because just because of where we were. But and a lot of it was timed with like Luke's wedding and all that. Like he was supposed to ease out, but then like because of everybody changing and all that, he didn't get to ease out into his wedding like he wanted to. Well, the crazy thing is, Boba, this was late in the afternoon for her. This was like 3-4 o'clock, which I didn't know that either. But yeah, I mean, I think you still have to have some interest in finance to be able to do a good job in that role and learn some of the terminology and try to have fun. Yeah, she brings the energy. And it's just, you know, we're having to find a new dynamic now because now we have Nick, and that's new. He does things differently than Forrest, and it's always different. So we're trying to figure that one out. And I didn't even know when he first started that he was only on for part of my segment. So then like he left and I was like, where's he going? But we're getting there. Oh, so you bought more PLTR and NVIDIA on the dip. Yeah. Feels good to have NVIDIA today, doesn't it? It's about to hit 160. I'll put that one up. Maybe. My watch list is getting very long. Feels good to have NVIDIA. Did we hit 160 yet? Not quite. We've gotten so close. Thank you, Streamlabs. Okay, so by the way, I did tell you I turned a giveaway bot on, and I'm like not good at this stuff. I'm learning. But this is not the one that Cove suggested. I didn't totally figure that one out yet. But you're going to get like, I guess, points or whatever for participation in viewing and all sorts of things. And then there's a bot tracking it. So at some point, I hit something. Okay, yeah, it says it's taking entries, so I think. Okay. But I'll remind you before I run that, so if you haven't been active, I think you have to be active. So I'll remind you when we get there. I don't know how to change anything. Let me see. So I'll make sure you've been active in 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, so would y'all like, we will do a prize. What would y'all like? I can do do you want a prop account? I can do a My Funded Futures account. We can do a 50K starter plus. Is that good? I know it's harder to win them on the other channel, so. I got too much. Here, let's turn orb off. Whew, it's getting a little crazy in here. Foot pics. Don't spam the chat. Just be chill and be normal. You want to see something else I figured out the other day? See if I can do this live. Look at it. Let's see if it works. I'm at the ranch. This is the important work I do. This is what I get distracted from running back tests. This is what I'm doing. I mean, we are almost up at that spot. Well, NASDAQ, so there's a fire line at 22,850, big fire line, the UVL. And then I've got 872 for a magic level. And then 867.50 was settlement or close. I forget what color lines are which. So this might be the spot for a reversal. Do I have any accounts that would be happy with the reversal trade right now? I just like don't want to touch anything after this morning too. Let me show you the dotted line I use for VWAP. Yeah, I do a video on it, so the video might be good too. But I have a different indicator, so I don't have my preview screen. Just a sec. Yeah, you can see it. I don't know why I have two orbs, just ignore my messiness. But we have the regular VWAP. This is just if you search for VWAP. And then this one is a second one, and I do have a video on how to do it, but here's the settings. I turned everything off except for the morning VWAP. And this is, if you search for VWAP open session by hump something, I don't remember what it is, that's what it is. So I turned everything off except for the morning. I set the morning session to my time because I'm in Central, so the market opens at 8:30 instead of 9:30. And then I turned everything else off, and I just set it to dotted, so it's obviously different to me, but that's it. This is how I organize my charts. I have my watch list over there, and I'm always clicky, clicky, clicky. Yeah, I don't know if we've got another long. Again, because of this chart over here. I mean, there's a little pocket up here if you're going to just follow the megaphone, but maybe I don't even have the megaphone drawn out right, you know? Because some people might put it out here. Technically has more touches there, which would put us right there. So that's why I don't like a long up here. I'm reading this stuff. These promos that come out for my funded futures, I appreciate what they're doing because they're trying to really base these things on feedback and try to be creative and test some things and all that. But sometimes they send us out incomplete information and then we're still getting a lot of questions. But this week, because of the news that came out with some of the prop firms not supporting 𝗕𝗏𝗦𝗣𝗅 and Ninja, they like changed the order of how they're releasing these promos. So this week is extra confusing. So that's why everyone who's like an affiliate for My Funded Futures is slow on answering your question on how these promos are working because it's a little bit confusing. They changed the schedule and how they're rolling things out, but we don't know the full schedule. We just know like what the current one is. So it's like, wait, what? We're getting there. I do see the flow calming down too. My chat doesn't show emojis. Oh, like the special ones? I think it just shows the basic ones. I don't think My Funded Futures is broke. I will tell you that. And this year, I've had some of the most eye-opening conversations about prop firms. And out of respect for the people that gave it to me and ongoing relationships. I can't talk about all these things, but I will tell you, I do think my funded futures is doing fine. You do have to pay attention to are these real companies or not, because Jim Bob in his basement can throw up a website and take your credit card. Oh, you know what? I can double giveaway y'all today too. Let me see. I forgot what I put as my code here. Or maybe we have to make up a code. Let me see. YouTube secret code. Okay. What should we make it? Merlin, you have a friend that does forensic audits, and that's why you can only buy certain props? What do you mean? Like, you have insider info? But yeah, some of these places are super shady. Super shady. I don't know about top 1 futures. I haven't checked them out. I try to only check out the big main ones because we're talking about finance here. We need to be dealing with money. Yes, it's kind of making a move here. Are we going to get 65? That's kind of the spot that I'm watching. So the prop firms that I have vetted and or am currently trading are up at the top of the stream, or I also have Bullnox on my website. They're legit. I just haven't gotten too excited about them. But so Take Profit and My Funded are the two that I'm like kind of looking at working with moving forward. Take Profit, I've been really annoyed with their end of day or their intraday drawdown on live accounts, but now they only have it on like the phase 1 live account. So I don't know. That's pretty interesting. And then the My Funded Futures, of course. I mean, I've been offered stuff from plenty of prop firms that I've not taken. And I thought long and hard about My Funded Futures. I really checked them out, even though, especially because I didn't have a ton of experience with them. I really checked them out. Yeah, Top Step can suck my ass, to be honest. So like, and until recently, my highest view video was a Top Step video, and I pulled it, even though it was one of my best videos, because I no longer support or believe in their bullshit. So thank you. It's fees. I don't totally understand it. I was trying to read some of this a little bit yesterday, but there's fees charged by all these places, and I don't know if Ninja Trader's raising their fees or trying to renegotiate them. It sounds like it, and they don't want to pay, especially when they're everybody's coming up with their own prop firm. And I said this from the get-go, like the second I started hearing about this Top Step X, like we're making our own platform and you won't need anything else. It was that kind of language. I was like, wait a minute. That sounds like a bad idea. Like you should not be locked into any one thing in trading. If you're going to, well, in anything, if you're going to grow and learn and get better, you need to be able to have more resources than just one. But like they've been all about pushing everybody at that and locking into that. They get extra data that way. So they're collecting data. So they have extra data on your trades by using that system. it cost them, they only have their in-house funds, and they were going to build that system anyway. If you notice, all the prop firms are building their own trading systems right now, or their own trading platforms right now. And they're able to collect a lot of data that way. I think they should be using that to provide value, because I have some projects that are kind of in the same vein as that. Of course, I'm not going to be building a whole platform, I don't think, because that's kind of weird. But I'm trying to build like a tool that you can use alongside a platform. And yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of where a lot of these things are moving, but that's got to add some value to your trading. Otherwise, why the heck do you have it there? And I didn't feel like the TopStep X thing was adding anything. I felt like it was taking away, because then you're not supposed to be using these other platforms. Like, get off of 𝘕𝗵𝗡, get off of Ninja. And they were very hostile to Ninja to begin with, because if you bought a 𝘕𝗵𝗡 account, you could literally only trade it with 𝘕𝗵𝗡, but 𝘕𝗵𝗡 is owned by Ninja. So they obviously were being cheap with NinjaTrader anyway. This has been going on for a long time. That's why when they're saying like, oh, we don't know what happened. No, they've had a shitty relationship with 𝘕𝗵𝗡 Ninja for years. They are the only platform that if you sign up for a 𝘕𝗵𝗡 account, you could only trade it on 𝘕𝗵𝗡, and you couldn't trade it with NinjaTrader, Sierra, Addis, DOS, like all the other platforms. You had to trade it with theirs. And like, if you're a nerd like me, you want to be able to access your accounts with different APIs and things and not be locked into some bullshit. But that way, if then they own any of the scripts and any of the algorithms and anything that you're trading on there. Like that's how they're collecting all that data. So then they're not having to pay Ninja, and they're collecting all their data, and they're in a position right now where they kind of have that cultish following. That's what they were trying to grow. And I called that 1.5 years ago or whatever, when TopStep was telling me that I had to go exclusive or they're going to drop me as a partner. So bye. All right, I missed some chat on that rant. I just don't think that much of them. Traded currency for years. Yeah, TopStep is trying to be the one-stop shop, but like, that's not what professional trading is. I don't know. And they try to create this delusion, like, put it on your LinkedIn if you pass a prop firm that you work for us now. That's bullshit. You don't work for them. You're their client. Like, you're their customer. You definitely have to look at how long they've been around. Yeah. I mean, I have been keeping my mouth shut as much as possible with all of the Tradify and Danny and Jada and stuff, but there's a lot of flat out scammers. Like their whole plan is built around getting money out of you and not providing value, just providing this illusion of value. Got receipts on that. You like the TopStep platform? It helps you get all okay. I don't understand why having the lockout on TopStep is a major selling point, because you can do it with NinjaTrader, you can do it with 𝘕𝗵𝗡, you can do it with Sierra charts, you can do it with Addis. Like, what platform can you not lock yourself out? You might have to download a plugin or add something, or spend 10 minutes on it, but everything has a lockout. Everything does. You can lock yourself out. That's exactly right. See, Colt gets it. Your own broker has the lockout features. This is like a year and a half ago. Or I don't know. When was I calling? I haven't been streaming that long. This is probably a year and a half ago. When was I calling Apex out for their bullshit with, their marketing was, if you sign up with us, we give you a free license to NinjaTrader. That's what Apex was saying. Then they created this whole illusion that NinjaTrader costs money. It was free to begin with. They're giving you a free license that's free, but they include it in their marketing as being this thing, and it's not. So if you want NinjaTrader, you can go to ninjatrader.com and you can sign up a little account and you can hit download and boom, you're done. It's free. So I don't know what that was about. And that's like the new thing. Like, y'all are falling into marketing right now if you think that TopStep X is the only way that you can lock yourself out of an account. Okay, Boba. So your Top Step locks you out from making changes, but I mean, call your broker. I don't know. If you need your hand held that badly, should you be freaking trading? Honestly, I don't know if you're really a profitable trader if you don't have the discipline to like stop trading when you hit lockout. Really? Plus, then you can only ever trade Top Step accounts. That's what I don't understand. Right now, I mean, I'm always a free agent, and all this work that I do for my funded, like I've always been really clear on that too, that I can't be bought for, especially not what everyone offers these days in the prop space. And part of my deal is being able to always pick the best prop firms for me right now. And I encourage them and I challenge them to be the very best in that space. And if they want to listen to me for feedback, thank you, but if you want the best business, I just think you should be the best. But here you go. They're coming out with Trade Century. So we'll see if this is a big issue with you guys. I bet Trade Century, you'll be able to lock your ass out. You've got like 10 prop accounts, and then with you really like Take Profit and MFF. Yeah, they're my favorites right now. I mean, I still have Apex up there. I don't really make any Apex commissions anymore. Like I don't even get payouts from them every month. It's like $100 minimum. But I am still trading with them, so I like feel dishonest if I don't. They haven't denied me yet, but I feel like it's coming. So, and I don't trade their accounts that much. Like I do kind of fall back on them out of habit, but they're not my priority, or they definitely shouldn't be. I've been trying to work on these other accounts, but we shall see. Yeah, this is one of those times where it's like tempting you to get in this long, and you have to really remember that we've got a big ass level here and a big ass structure here. Yeah, Boba, I think if they need extra lockout protection, they need extra discipline protection. That's one of the skills. Like there are some essential skills, and basic discipline is one of them. Apex has some real sketch window rules. Here's the problem with the Apex rules. They might have it in a footnote or an asterisk and it's very vague. And then if somebody requests a $40,000 payout and they're like, yeah, let's look at him. And then they can go see, okay, well, this thing, I think we can interpret it this way. And then you have to jump through hoops and record yourself clicking and typing in 6 different angles. Like who the hell has 6 cameras to record themselves trading? I don't even do that. Like, come on. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like at some point, I mean, I feel like I've got a target on my back at some point. And it sucks because I wanted so bad, like when I was first coming up in this space and people were first starting to pay attention to me, and I was like, hey, I can move some prop accounts. And Apex's office is like 30 minutes down the road. And, this just seems like it would be a really great, obvious partnership. Totally blew me off. It's like, dude, I just sold like 1,000 accounts for you in a month and you like don't have the time of day for me. So that was like a major red flag. That's the other thing is like y'all are only looking at it from the customer's perspective, and affiliates can look at it from a little bit of a different perspective. And I come from a marketing background too, with all the real estate training that I have. I mean, I was selling, 5, 10, I think the most expensive house I ever sold was $11.5 million. I was selling major things. We have to be really creative with marketing. I took a ton of marketing classes. I think that's how I kind of see through some of this stuff. But from the partner perspective, we get a different version of the company, and that's been very insightful. And that's why like my red flags went up early with Apex and Top Step, is they were not treating their affiliates well, and just kind of randomly. And you'll see like all the games, like with Patrick Whelan and everything, like he's always playing games online, like it's literally part of his thing. But I don't like messing with that. I don't want to do that. Hey, Barbie. I am great. Thank you. You buy mortgage notes. That's one of my things. So coming up in real estate, I want to make enough money where I'm the investor, because I was looking at this and like, I'm making some money, but he made a lot fucking more and I did all the work. So that's what I want to be, that guy. I want to be the one that's investing. And so I thought it would look different. I thought I'd have a realtor running around for me. But what I've been doing is investing in construction notes, and I have a few different places that I do that with. You have different opportunities if you're a like an accredited investor, if you know what that means. If you are one, you know what that is. But there's a lot of opportunities now, even where they just have like crowdfunding, where you don't have to be an accredited investor, and you can like just everyday Joes off the street can use those too. I need to start showing some of those. The ground floor is one of them. You can go in for very small amounts of money. You don't have to have $1 million. All right, Colt, you're trying Top 1 futures, and hopefully we'll get a payout. They use the same platform as TopStep-X, or you can use Ninja. All right, yeah, I just don't really know about them. When will my funded allow 5 accounts? Like, it is any day. I mentioned earlier on the stream that they changed their promo and their rollout in response to all of this stuff with NinjaTrader. And back to that point, like you were looking at Top 1 because they can, they're using multiple platforms. So that's what Matt is saying, is Trade Century is going to come out and it's going to be great, but they're not going to take away Trade-Of-8 or Ninja. And he's calling Top Step out on like, I didn't know that was coming. I was like, no, they knew. And that's what I'm telling you. I knew they knew because they were the only ones that had this weird shitty deal with Trade-Of-8. So there was obviously something going on. Yeah, do that. Let us know how it goes. I've tried like Trade Day. I kind of thought they sucked. Hunter in our group tried it. He also thought they sucked. Who else have we tried? I feel like there was another one in there that like was not worth mentioning. That's the way I usually try to do it. It's just like not, I don't want to come at somebody. So I'll just keep my mouth shut. Trade Day is full sketch. They just flat out closed Hunter's account one day too. Like I think right after he requested a payout. I don't know. They're full sketch. They closed my affiliate account too. It's like, okay. Never mind anyway. I'm actually kind of surprised they're still in business. Okay, we're there. Are we going to get the short? Are we going to roll over? This is what I've been waiting for. VIX is still like trying to come down. That's what I'm watching. We need VIX to probably get over 1680 at least, like bare minimum. Probably more than that. Yeah, no, I'll take it. I'll take 1680. Just pick something up a little bit here. Oh, sorry, you were asking about, I totally blew you off. I didn't mean to, about the 5-day or 5 account thing with my funded futures. It's like any minute. Let's see. It's coming this, I'm pretty sure it's coming this month. Let's see. I just got a text about that. 5 of which account? I don't know. They're just telling us this month. So it was going to be part of the promo, but they changed the promo. And I think that they're changing the order just to kind of hit on what people are wanting right now. Makes sense? Yeah, that's a good point too, John, that we're getting pretty close to lunch to expect much. But this is the London close time also. So that's why I kind of watch it right now to have a reversal. I'm just like, man, what account do I have left that I would mess with this today? I don't know. I like where my accounts are. But this is the spot where I would take that. It is really hard up here. I still think I can. I got a clean sheet on the day, and I traded not great the last couple days, so I just want to enjoy my clean sheet. But I'll watch it with y'all. So VIX has not made that move. So I still, well, now it's at 75, 1675. We'll see. We need VIX to pick up here. I know I've looked over MFF, but do they scale your account size? Yes. So there's a page on that. I don't know if I can find it easily. I haven't gotten to that problem yet, but they do. Where is it? That's when they're live funded. So you can do the customizable daily loss limit once you're in the live account. Everyone was just talking about that was TopStepX. So when you get into live, you're dealing with their risk team, and you get like a smaller. You end up with less to work with than you're used to. Like they're starting you out small again, and you can get the daily loss limit, and that's a hard one. And then they do have scaling. So when you start showing it, let's see if they have it. They don't have the details on here though, do they? I swear they had it somewhere. But I think I'm on the wrong page. But they do have a deal where they'll start upping you, because instead of like calling it a 50K or whatever, they just say it's $2,000 to work with. Where was that page? I'll let y'all watch charts. I'll try to find it. I had it on one of my videos, I thought. You're old and you have senile dementia. Oh no. I can't get logged on to this crap right now either. But there is some sort of deal when I read in there. I just haven't encountered that problem yet. Dread Pirate, you overtraded. But oh no. I did the opposite. That's why I think I'm going to chill. Even though I kind of see the short opportunity here, I think I'm going to chill, because it's not like it wasn't that bad, but for me, like I felt it hard. Yesterday I had to claw my way back, and then Monday I had a very rare red day. So, and I clawed my way back to, like, that was not worth getting involved with the market today kind of thing. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I traded a lot this morning because it kept hitting profit and then coming back down. So I was like, better buy some more. So it worked out really nicely today. And that's the way I kind of look at it. I try to really enjoy when the market gives me the setups that I need. Like this one I was showing. I don't know if y'all were here, so I'll just show it real fast. But this is what I was watching, and it started pre-market, and I bought in pre-market. I was already long when we opened up the stream earlier. Like, I got on the computer, I was like, oh, buy. And so I took some profits before the stream started, and then when it came back down, I bought more. This happened a few times though. Yeah, I bought more there, sold some. I don't know, I bought some more. I think when we broke this level, like it ended up, I was trading the heck out of that. And because that worked out, my plan was to go basically from this bottom pink line to this top pink line. I did get scratched out or trailed out a little bit early, 10 points early, I think. I don't know, I was outside. But my trailer was going somewhere around this other level up here. So that one got hit. And now I'm just think I'm going to enjoy it. But this is where I was looking for a London close shift. Again, because that's my target. Do I want to reverse at my target? I don't know. Maybe today I'm not totally feeling it, but what did I miss? Is that what it is? Thanks. So after 30 days, 30 winning days, it lets you scale up. Yeah, and that probably is based on trading days too, not calendar days. So they do have on that one account where it pays out every 2 weeks, but like the scaling thing is different. And it might be a dollar amount and winning days. There is a page on it. I just can't find it right now. It might be when you're logged in, and I don't have my password saved on that browser. It's the whole thing right now. Took a small loss Monday, made it back, but it feels like buying the same ground twice. Yeah, it can. Sometimes it's not worth it. Sometimes you just go enjoy the day. Yeah. That's one of the freedoms we get here, which can be a blessing and a curse. And VIX is still not really picked up for the short either, so we might get continuation. That would be wild, but not totally unexpected. I mean, the default for the market is euphoria when Trump is in office. You don't have to like him or not, but enjoy and appreciate knowing that, you know? Yeah, I really do like the journaling. And I think it looks different for different people. Like, I literally just have this notebook in front of me that I like take little quick notes. And then I have a more organized one that has like binder clips. It's fancy. I upgraded. But this one has binder clips and stuff. And that's where I'll put like my actual rules and for my trading plan and more thought out kind of, well, I'll turn the little quick journal notes into a more profound thought kind of thing. Oh, here goes market. Yeah, VIX is going the other way. We'll see. We might get continuation. Because I'm looking at volume too. We don't have the NASDAQ's kind of drying up a little bit. But I don't know. It's not a great trade up here. But this is the spot. Barbie, do you think you can make a video about your daily lifestyle one day? Yeah, I have before, and I don't know, maybe I didn't do it right because nobody watched it. There is an old one somewhere. Maybe I took it down or it's members only now. I'll make a new one. Part of the hard thing is every day is different, and that's kind of how I like it, but it's usually very chaotic too. And then there's hot tub time. That's not usually chaotic. Sometimes, not usually. After I lost yesterday, I wrote in my journal, you're not going to make it all in one day. Stop it while you're ahead. That is excellent. That's why a lot of traders, when they've been really struggling, and I haven't done one-on-ones in a while, but when I did, I would usually put like a really small goal, like smaller than they thought, because that slows everything down. And that is, it's a lot easier to scale small profits up than to find your way when you're already everywhere because you've been over trading and doing all sorts of crazy nonsense. Oh, but I didn't have the good hot tub yet though. That's when I had the one that I bought, you know, at the Hot Tub Emporium or whatever. Like it was the peasant hot tub. Now I've got the nice built-in. That one's gone. I got the nice one now. Tom Lee is predicting a bull market for the foreseeable future, but we'll see if 𝗕𝗫𝗏 does more crazy ass shit. Uncle Donnie, don't be mean to Uncle Donnie. The market loves him. Okay, actually, I'm going to call you out on that one. You cannot call Donald Trump dementia after the last president. You have to pick a different insult. I'm sorry. That's not the one that's going to stick. There's so much low-hanging fruit there. Dementia, ooh, glass houses. Oh, Andy's got the hot tub cleaned out. Yes, let's go. All right, who's here? Let's start doing a giveaway because I'm bored. I'm gonna have to go heat up the hot tub. Yeah, go. Like you've got plenty of opportunity, but I don't think that you're gonna get very far using dementia. All right, I lost my tab for the giveaway. Let me find it. So if you're here, Andy's here, but Andy's got to say he's here. Oh, there he is. Yeah. So just type something in chat. Put a smile emoji or a better nickname for Donald Trump other than the one that I'm not allowing y'all to use. Yeah, you just put the hot tub at 94. It's all good. Actually, here it's only 83. I mean, it's chilly this morning for Texas. RanchBot sucks. What did RanchBot do to you? Buddy, you could find bad clips on every single president. I love George W. He's one of my favorite presidents, but he's got some of the best OG presidential what did he just say? So it's all good. You guys are gonna make fun of people for saying stupid shit, and you watch me. Do we have a Discord link? I'll post. Well, no, because then it's gonna count that. Well, not if you're gonna have a penis fight or ranch bite. It always wins. Okay, I'm gonna pick a winner. Are you guys ready? I don't know how to do this. I think that Nightbot is going to tell you who won, and then yes, then I have to figure out who you are. We did this last time. We figured it out. Let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna choose a winner. Merlin. Okay, I know how to find you. It won to Merlin. Did it say? Yes, it's hold, so I'm not lying. Yay! Okay, Merlin, I know how to find you, but I will need the email address that you have on your account for My Funded Futures. We'll get you hooked up. Woohoo! Okay. Oh, let's do. Yeah, nuclear. George Bush said nuclear. I have a George Bush autograph. I'm very proud of it. Okay, so I told you we'll also do a keyword on my website. So if you go to 𝗂𝓪𝓵𝗵.com and click on giveaways, there's a new July giveaway for another My Funded Futures Starter Plus account. I'm gonna add some other prizes. I was busy and I got one up for now. And so we'll do a secret stream code. We'll make it RanchBot since y'all are loving on RanchBot today. So if you type in RanchBot, all caps, starting not now because the thing locked me out, starting shortly. What is your problem, broski? Stand by. I want to do another one for AI songs. I was talking about that. So the website I've been using, I think is called makeasong.com. Be thinking about it because I'm going to come up with one for that, and we're going to do a contest. You can win a prize for that. Since you be hating on my Trading Ranch song. Where is the thing? There it is. Okay, RanchBot. Save. There, now it says saved. So if you go to the page, 𝗂𝓪𝓵𝗵.com, click on giveaways, go to the My Funded Futures thing. There's a bunch of ways to enter. One of them is enter the YouTube stream secret code, and that secret code is RanchBot, no spaces. And Merlin, I got your number. Yeah, I'll make sure. My DMs might be locked down, but I'll make sure you can DM me in a little bit. Oh, you met George W. at A&M? Well, it's sad that it was after the bonfire, but it's cool you got to meet him. All right, y'all. So I'm not going to stream the rest of the week since tomorrow's a half day and Friday is a holiday, but I'm sure I'll be in Discord more than I should be. And I'm trying to get into a schedule of streaming here after I'm on My Funded Futures, especially when the market's not sucking. But I don't know. There was a chance it was going to give us the short. And I will see y'all then. All right, I'm going to go to my new fancy little stream ending page. Y'all enjoy whatever song I pick, whatever button it does now. And I will see y'all when I see y'all very soon, I hope.
Yeah. It's a grand sword chain. Yeah.
She steps in the room like a Wall Street queen. Stacks so high they're touching the screen. No suits, no ties, just a pink power suit. Kicking down doors in a 𝗂𝓕𝗏 boot. Bull Barbie takes the gains, leaves the rest. Sharp as a blade, she's passing the test. No room for the fake, no time for the slow. She's the go, I watch her profits grow. She's got charts in her mind and gold in her grip. Every trade she makes is a mic drop flip. They try to keep up, but they're miles behind. Bull Barbie's a storm, a mastermind. They call her the boss, but she's more than that. Turns every bear into a welcome mat. No whispers, no doubt, she's loud and proud. Riding that bull right through the crowd. Barbie takes the gains, leaves the rest. Sharp as a blade, she's passing the test. No room for the fake, no time for the slow. She's the go, watch her profits grow. So here's to the queen who's rewriting the game. Bull Barbie's the fire, the unstoppable flame. She's got the hustle, the muscle, the drive to win. And bow down to the trader with the ultimate spin.